Hi, everybody. Hope you're having a good day today. My name is Jerry Garrettson, Tabia Law. I'm an immigration attorney practicing law in primarily Florida and California. Here is our uh, verse for the day. It is, or let me read. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and morning were the second day. I We talked last about the history of immigration and beginning with our country and followed it into the Constitution, where it's outlined in Article 1, Section 8, Clause number 4. And then we went into what is it? The first major act in 1790. But what I want to do, and there's a whole lot more. So I think what we're going to do, because to me it's really fascinating, the history of immigration. It aligns with the history of this country and the values that we have in this country. So I think we're going to go kind of back and forth between that and modern day scenarios. Today, I want to quickly touch on adjustment of status. And I think I'm going to spend some time on this week and next week. But I may kind of hopscotch and go back and forth between the history of immigration in the United States of America and in different subjects like adjustment of status. So let's go ahead and kick that off. Adjustment of status is basically you're adjusting a person's legal immigration status. And so let's just say they came over here on a business visa. They had an employer that hired them. They're not a citizen. They don't have a green card. And so they got a business type visa. There's a lot of different ones on that. So uh, they had the status of having a business visa, which means that they could be here for generally a limited amount of time, 2 years. Uh, and there's, of course, certain rights that they have. Um, None of these non immigrant folks are going to be able to vote. They're not citizens of the country, right? But they do have a legal right to have to be in the country for a lot of period of time. And so let's just say they came over on a business visa and then decided that they wanted to stay here permanently. So they've gone from a or they're looking to go from a non immigrant status, which means non-immigrant, meaning that they don't plan on it, they never planned on becoming an American or a legal permanent residence, right? They planned on just coming here and working for a year, 2 years or less, and then going back to their own country. They're non-immigrant. They're not immigrating here. They're just coming here to do a certain thing and then they're going to leave. Now, let's just say that they have that status as non-immigrant, but then they decided, let's just say they met somebody and fell in love, and they want to marry that person, and so now and stay here and raise a family. So now things change. Instead of just being a mere non-immigrant to be here, say for 6 months to do a job and then go back to your home country, now they want to immigrate. Now they're not going to, the status, they want to change the status from non-immigrant to immigrant. They want to get their green card. They want to become a legal permanent resident and eventually a citizen of this country. So and how do you do that? Well, you adjust their status. Their status currently would be, say, a B1 visa, business visa, which is a non-immigrant visa. They're here for a limited period. And we go to the immigration officials and we change their status from a non-immigrant visa to, say, a green card, permanent resident. right? A legal permanent resident. So they just switch out their B1 visa and they get a green card. So that's that's one example of adjustment of status. There's lots of different examples, and I think we'll start to go down that road. But I don't want to stray too far from the history of immigration because I really enjoy that subject. So I think we'll go back and forth. But that's it for today. Let me go ahead and read this. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. All right, thank you so much. We'll talk to you guys next time.